I would be the best, I was slept on. I put my 2 weeks in, I'm throwing the Jets.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Patrick Conley. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Just a little bit away from first pitch, towing the slab in today's game, Aaron Civale.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a base hit. Throw home, he beats it, and it's 1-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball drive.
Santana over to second and 2. What a play.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 34.
Now here is Jake Rogers. The 2-2. To the right side. Rosario tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jason Dominguez. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is going to go. A solo shot. His 16th homer of the year, and this game is tied. It's tied at 1.
Working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting third.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Green pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Now it's Franmil Reyes. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one's gone. Franmil Reyes goes deep. His 27th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. Take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Dave. He squared it up and knew it was going.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Next pitch, way upstairs. Here comes a 3-2. That one down the line. Dives, and he can't hang on. Whips it across. That's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Riley Green.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Into Heritage Park and out of here. Home run. He crushes that one to center field. His 12th of the season, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
This is Willie Castro. 2 hits in the game last night. Line drive. And out number 1 on the grab.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Luis Matos up now for the Tigers. Up the middle to first. That's the second out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 24.
And next up for the Tigers, number 24. Tied up here in the early going. Now this is in the air down the line. And makes the grab. And that is that. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Oscar Mercado. And here's a 3-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Brett Phillips.
So in now for Cleveland, Brett Phillips. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Ground ball right side. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Carlos Santana.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The switch hitter batting right. And a 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Makes a nice running catch. And that will end the inning. The Guardians go down in order. Score remains 2-2. Top half of the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Kreidler. A wind and the pitch. Strike 2. And down on strikes. And 1 away in the top of the third.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Victor Reyes up now for the Tigers. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. And now Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering is way upstairs. That's out to center field. Dominguez sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Tigers fail to make any noise, and this game is still tied at 2-2. As we go to the last of the third, stepping up for the Guardians, Yan Gomes.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Gomes aboard here at first with nobody out. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one the other way. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Next offering is down low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second here, no outs. And now it's even up. In the air out towards right center. There's one away.
The batter, number 8.
And up next for Cleveland, Patrick Conley. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. 3-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And he deals. Just missed. The 2-1. Bounced up the middle. And base hit. Gomes headed home. He will score and they take the lead. 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That one hammered left field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's Oscar Mercado. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's 5-2. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Spencer Torkelson. Next offering is in for a strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Good 6-3 double play right there. Takes it himself. And it's a nice job. We work closer to getting out of this inning.
Here's Riley Green. 2 down, nobody on. Out there to center. A little bloop single. 2 out, base hit keeps the inning alive.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Green off of first with 2 away. High fly ball, right field. Phillips settles under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit, and the deficit remains 5-2. Bottom of the 4th, here's a speed threat, Brett Phillips. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Rips that one center field. Green right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Santana.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Carlos Santana.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And a foul ball. Two and 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. Ground ball, could be 2. Fired to second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Guardians 5, Tigers 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Luis Matos. Here's a 1-1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Number 24 up now for the Tigers. And a 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Kreidler.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ryan Kreidler. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Softly hit, back behind third. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter,
Victor
the right
Reyes
fielder.
a chance to hit.
Victor
Here's a 1-1.
Reyes.
Kreidler, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. On the ground, right side. Rosario picks it up, whips it to first. That ends the frame. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Guardians 5, Tigers 2. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Jason Dominguez. One now. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Next pitch is inside. They're now 3-1. Three-1 is on the way. And fouled off. The pitch. Out front and foul to the left side. The pitch. That one out to right. Reyes trots over to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Down the number 2 hitter, Ahmed Rosario. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering is downstairs. And now the lefty fouls one away, and now 3-2. Out to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
Look, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Eric Skubal departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Tony Santillan. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So in now for Cleveland, Patrick Conley. Oh, and he hit him.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Here's a big power threat. Franmil Reyes.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
One out. Runners at first and second. Next one misses. 2-1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Alexander appears to be getting loose. Rolled to short, could be 2. Over to Castro for 1, and that's 2. Nicely done from the Tigers bullpen there. We're through 5. It's the Guardians 5, Tigers 2. Well, Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog. I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon. And I've got my 499 weather app, which is pretty trusty. And the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Carlos Vargas comes into the game after about an hour-long delay, and we're all ready to get it going again. All set for the top of the sixth. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. In the air, right field. Rosario under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer.
Stepping in,
Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson. And he's already singled in this game. That one lifted to left. Mercado pulls it down, and there are 2 outs.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Foul ball there.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Popped in the air, left field. Mercado settles under this one, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Guardians 5, Tigers 2. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Number 24 drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Oscar.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Oscar Mercado. Righty delivers. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been
Now
getting
back,
great results
right
lately.
fielder.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Brett Phillips getting ready to hit. And that's just foul. Mercado leads off first with 1 away. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough. So he went on a journey for that one. One of the more impressive catches we've seen lately, Chris, as we pull up the StatCast data on it.
Yeah, he was believing the whole way, man. 110 feet on the dot. So that was a tough play, and we saw how difficult it was with our own eyes, and the numbers really back it up.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. 2 outs. And another ball. To the right side. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Guardians leave 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Now, Riley Green. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
3-2 on the way. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now batting, number 24.
Number 24 up now for the Tigers.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Green on third. Castro at second with 1 away. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-1. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. The tying run at the plate. And it's filled up. And he walked him.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
And up next for Detroit, Ryan Kreidler. Bases loaded, 1 away. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the righty deals. Ball 4, he's walked in a run. And now it's going to be Victor Reyes for the 4th time tonight. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Phil Maton. And he's on the deal with the bases loaded.
Phil Maton.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of it.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Seth Corey gets the ball now.
Please.
Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off.
Number 54, Seth Corey.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. The pitch. Got him. And that's the first out. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game.
Dominguez.
Hit hard, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And at second with 1 away, Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Dominguez, the runner at second with 1 away. Check swing, but he went too far. 2-2 now. Kicks and fires. Ground ball up the middle. Kreidler gloves it, fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And here it comes. Out to short. Kreidler collects it. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Guardians 5 and the Tigers 3. For the top of the 8th, leading off, Spencer Torkelson. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, James Karinchak. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Now you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
At the belt and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Karinchak, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations. Those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Stays alive. Right-handed reliever. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Jake Rogers. to the left side, but it is well fouled. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Guardians 5 and the Tigers 3. Michael Feliz into the game, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 53, Michael Feliz.
Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Josh Bell. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball, and just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
Left field, number 24 has a beat on it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Oscar Mercado digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Timeout asked for, and give it at the plate now. And now a full count.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next for Cleveland.
So man aboard, Brett Phillips will hit next. And a pitch. Just a slow ground ball this time. Sends it to first, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. So now 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Mercado at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Guardians as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 48, Emmanuel.
Here in Cleveland, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Right-hander kicks, deals. High fly ball down the left field line. Mercado makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Luis Matos up now for the Tigers. And he deals. And a swing and a miss there. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Bounce to Santana. Tosses across to first. Just one out remaining for the Tigers.
The batter, number 24.
Here's the left fielder, number 24. On the ground and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And the right-hander deals. Slow roller to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series, so you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.